The chair had been on the rock ledge for so long that it couldn't remember how it had gotten there. Its only friend was a tree, and its only amusement was the change of seasons and the way the light changed so prettily. One day an old woman came up to the ledge, looked at the chair, looked at the view, looked back at the chair, and then left. Then the old woman returned. With her she had a small green chest, which she set down and opened. From it she took a soft yellow pillow, placed it just so, and spent the rest of the day watching the world with the chair. Sometimes she took yarn from the chest and knitted. Sometimes she read the newspaper, and sometimes she gathered wild flowers, or blueberries, or apples in a basket. She brought a china bowl and a bag of seed, and before long the chair had another regular visitor. One day, and with much effort, she brought a flower pot with her, and soon the chair felt quite decorative with its yellow pillow, the old woman's straw hat, and a bright red flower growing nearby. In autumn the old lady took away her little green chest, but she left the bowl filled with seed, and she left her yellow pillow. That night a big wind blew away all the leaves, and the next day a young man came and took away the pillow. He left the seed bowl, filling it one last time. The chair grew used to being alone again, taking comfort in the nearby tree, studying the seasons, watching the light change prettily. Once a pine cone came to visit, and another time a kindly bird left a feather. Mostly, though, the chair was alone. Some nights, when the moon was especially bright, it imagined the old lady had come to visit. The chair nearly gave up hope, but then a small person came up to the ledge, a little boy. Just as the old woman had done, he looked at the chair, looked out over the ledge, looked back at the chair, left for a little while, and then returned with a kite, which he flew all day long until it got caught in the tree. From then on the chair had company, and decorations, and even things to eat. There was a multicolored ball, which got lost over the ledge, and so the boy played with things he found, leaves and sticks and pine cones. One day he brought his teddy bear, and the next day he brought a pot that he filled with dirt. Then he brought the teddy bear again, and also a book. He read to the bear, and the chair listened. Nothing grew in the pot, so the little boy planted a pine cone in it. The chair thought to itself, "That's nice." In the middle of summer the little boy didn't come to visit, and the chair went through days of sadness until finally, just when it had given up all hope, the boy returned, bringing with him a large shell that he held to his ear. When the wind came, just as it always did later on in autumn, blowing the leaves off the tree, the little boy came up to the ledge with a broom, and he swept the rock completely clean. When winter came, the chair worried that the little boy would stop visiting, but he didn't. He came, and he built a snowman, which made the chair extremely happy. It was happier still when the boy brought a shiny blue bowl filled with birdseed, and then the very next day the boy brought a hat for the snowman. The hat seemed familiar, but the chair didn't know why. And then the little boy never visited again. Spring and summer came, and then it was winter and spring again. An early butterfly came for a brief stopover, but it left because there were no flowers. When the tree grew leaves again, a bird built a nest on one of the branches, and the chair was happy for the company. As always, though, the autumn wind returned. It took away the leaves and the nest, and the chair was all alone through so many seasons until some visitors came. It was a young man who seemed familiar, and with him was a little girl. They looked at the chair, looked out beyond the ledge, looked at the chair, and then left. In the days that followed, There was a table, a lovely yellow pillow, and a stylish straw hat. There was a flower pot and a kite, a seashell, and books and bears. For an entire year, the chair had company. For a while it was decorated in colorful stones, and when the little girl took them away with her, the chair wondered what she'd bring with her next. But she never brought anything again, because she never came up to the ledge again. This time, though, the chair wasn't sad. Oh, it was lonely, that's for sure, but it enjoyed the snow and the raindrops and the pretty butterflies that didn't stay, and it enjoyed the company of the bird who returned to build its nest again. The chair had lived up here on the ledge for a very long time, and it had come to believe it was never alone, not forever. It just needed to be patient and to make wishes in the night.